Hey y'all, I was supposed to record on Tuesday, but kind of got postponed because I had work and long hours, really long hours, so I'm a little late on the video, but okay, so I'm gonna tell you something that really bothers me, and I really hate seeing it happen, and school just started, you got middle schoolers going into their freshman year, and they're all so happy about it. They do not know they're up for a life of ridicule and nothing fun, but okay, I'm gonna show y'all something, and y'all probably will not believe me when I show you this picture, but I'm gonna show y'all anyways, okay? Let me get to it. It's just gonna be a minute, and this is just a piece of history about me, okay? That right there, can you see it? That fat little girl. I was that fat little girl, okay? Let's see, I've got tons of pictures of my fatness, but I don't like to say fatness, even though I know it's fat. Alright, that was me too. Not this, not the, I was that girl right there, with the frizzy hair, okay? Let's see if I have any other pictures I can show y'all. Okay, this might be a minute. I know it's in here somewhere, I just gotta find it, because I haven't looked at it in so long. Where the hell is it? Dum dum dum. Durr. I like to make noises when I'm bored. Alright, I can't find the other picture, but y'all seen that picture. That was me, okay? I was 287 pounds. And, I mean, I'm not 287 obviously anymore, as you can tell. See, not 287, I'm just plain and simple. Not skinny, not fat, just whatever, okay? The point is I really hate it when people are like, oh, she's so fat, or she's so ugly, talking about people, because that's not fucking nice, okay? And I know society is not nice at all. Trust me, I was ridiculed constantly. I was alone, I had no friends. I even named my stomach Kirby because it was the only one I had to talk to, and that might sound fucked up, but I had no friends at all. And it really, really fucked me up in the head, thinking that there must be something wrong with me, okay? And even my father, he didn't like the fact that I was fat. He told me that he wouldn't love me if I was a fat ass and all this other bullshit. So, I'm just saying, it's really fucked up and it's wrong to judge people and call people fat, and it hurts. It really hurts. Okay, yeah, I lost the weight. I ran a mile every day. I exercised constantly. My whole world for 2.5 years revolved around nothing but exercising. And then it got to a point where it was so bad that I was bulimic for 6 years. I'd eat and eat and eat and then rush to a toilet, throw it all up. And then when that wasn't working, I would starve myself. And I would go on these things where I wouldn't eat for 3 or 4 days, okay? And that was working for a little while. And then I saw I gained the slightest amount of weight, and I started doing Adderall, which I'm not sure if y'all know what Adderall does to you. And I am ADHD, okay? So, it's kind of like, well, it's good for you, but it's bad for you. No, it was bad. I was taking huge amounts of milligrams and large, like, things. I'd take 5, 6, 7, even 10 pills a day just so I could not eat. It wasn't for the energy I got, it was so I would not gain weight. And it became an addiction of mine not to eat, not to gain weight, even the tiniest pound or point 1 or point 2, it drew me up the wall. I was 287, I got down to my lowest ever, I was 101, and I just looked deformed, okay? I was like, my eyes, they were huge. I just looked like shit, you know? And it was because people had judged me and were so mean to me for so long. I thought I had to fit in, to be anorexically sickly and skinny so people would like me, and that's a fucked up way of thinking. And it was because of society, and it's because of assholes who said, oh, you're not a size 1 or a size 0, you're fat. Okay? That's screwed up. And I mean, it's been a good 2 years since I've done it, and I mean, I don't take pills anymore, even aspirin, ibuprofen, anything. You know, I drink a lot of water, I drink a lot of Cokes, I drink a lot of coffee now. And I mean, I eat like a normal person eats, but and I don't throw it up either. But I'm just saying, quit with the name calling, quit talking about people who are 20 pounds overweight or 10 pounds overweight, because let me tell you something, it hurts, and it will really, really mess them up mentally, and for a long time they're going to think something's wrong with them, and it's wrong to do that to people. This is from personal experience, you know. I've been there. I've been that girl who was overweight. I've been the girl who had no friends because I wasn't skinny enough, or whatever it was that was so wrong with me, you know. And I was in the hospital for about, I think, 3 months because of bulimia. You know, it really was a bad thing. I mean, I needed lots of help, and it took me a long time, but I've overcome the battle, and I just want to let people know that do not give up. There are people who know where you're at, who know where you're coming from, who have made it past that. Eating disorders are not good for you, okay? It's not. I mean, there's so many effects that can happen because of it. And I get you're trying to fit in, but let me tell you something. Sometimes fitting in is not worth it. Sometimes hurting yourself so you can fit in, you know. But I'm not gonna lie, I wanted so bad to fit in, and then one day I realized that I didn't want to fit in. I was happy, you know. I was sick and tired of bawling my eyes out over being 101 or being 115, and then when I got up to 125, you know, I was so scared. I've always been scared I was going to gain weight and I was going to be fat again. And, oh, y'all don't know what it did to me. It really, it's a big fear of mine to gain weight, but pretty much overcome it now, you know. Just don't give up faith. People know what you're going through, and if y'all ever need to talk to me, message me, because I can help you with it. You know, I'll listen to you, and I know where you're coming from. You know, there's no reason to feel alone when you don't have to be alone. That's all I'm saying. And for people out there who look at somebody and they're like, oh, she's fat or he's fat, let me tell you something, there might be a reason behind it. You never know. They might be getting abused at home and that's why they eat. Or they might have a blood or whatever it is. They might have a disorder that causes them to eat or makes it harder for them to lose weight. Like, I dated this guy, he was really, like, he wasn't skinny, he just wasn't meaty, I guess. And, you know, he was a diabetic, so it was hard for him to gain weight. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, sometimes that's why people are overweight, is because of whatever it might be. I'm just saying, like, it could be a thyroid problem, who knows? Don't sit there and judge somebody. Don't sit there and put them down and make them feel so alone that they have nothing to live for, you know. I had a friend of mine, and he committed suicide. He was overweight. And he committed suicide because everybody was mean to him. He was 30 pounds overweight, and he felt there was nothing else to do. You know, you shouldn't make somebody feel like that, no matter what the circumstances, no matter if they're mean or not. You know, there was this girl I believe she was in high school with me, and she was like, I don't know, she looked like she was 300 pounds, maybe 400, and everybody, like, she was a bitch to everybody. She was hateful and had a mean look towards everyone. But you know what? She could have a reason. You know, maybe she's unhappy with herself. And even though she could change her problems, She wasn't gonna. She was mean, and people were mean to her for the way she was. But you know, whenever she was a bitch to me, I just looked at her and smiled, because I'm not gonna sit there and whenever she was mean, people would be like, shut up, you fat bitch, or whatever they said. But no matter how mean she was to me, she hated me. Like, she really hated me. I was never mean to her, because she probably was mean to people because she was overweight. Because nobody would take the time and help her realize there were ways to fix it. You know, just don't. Quit name calling, quit putting people down. And this goes like, not only about being fat or being overweight, it's so much more deeper than that. Calling people a whore, calling people this, calling people that. Just quit. It hurts, okay? And I think I'm just gonna end this video like, this was a really serious video. I wanted people to know that it's wrong. And even though you're probably not going to listen to me, you know, at least I can say I tried. I tried something to make y'all see where I was coming from. If you don't, good for you. If you're going to go back to school and be a little prick, let me tell you something, it ain't going to matter in 10 years, because those people you bully are probably going to be your bosses, okay? Like me? Shit, I might have been a nerd, and I still am a nerd, but let me tell you something, I ain't out there getting fucked up every night. I'm not out there trying to impress everyone so I have a shitload of friends, because it doesn't matter. I work 2 jobs now. I don't have that many friends. I don't even have that many acquaintances, and you know what? I don't want any of them, because if I had lived my life to have a lot of friends and to do all that, I wouldn't have graduated high school early. I wouldn't have gotten 2 jobs. I mean, there's so much things I've missed out on as far as having that social life and all that fun. But you know what? I don't want it. You know what? Take your little prick asses and go somewhere. Because I have no need to be friends with people like that. I have no need to be friends with bullies. And that's the way I feel about it, and that's the way it is. So if you don't like it, don't watch my videos. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, don't listen to me. It's simple. Just for the sake of humankind and for the sake of all the people I know who have committed suicide, please, can we stop bullying everyone? Okay? Simple as that. Stop judging, stop bullying, and let people live their life. And how about you focus on your own fucking life? Alright. Bye, y'all. Hopefully y'all subscribe. Which, I've come to the conclusion y'all aren't gonna subscribe because y'all barely freaking watch my videos. Alright, y'all. I'll talk to y'all some other time.